Angel, what is going on? No, I came as soon as I got your message. You're skipping St. Patrick's Day celebrations with us? What? Okay, all right. I kind of got the impression the last week or so that you maybe needed to talk. Yeah? Okay. Would you like to just have me listen? Or do you want me to listen and try to help? Or do you want me to fix it? I can listen and try to help. If I'm helping too much, because I do tend to do that, you just say, listening ears, and I'll do that, okay? Okay. All right. I kind of thought so, so I brought some things with me to try to make you feel better. You love when I wear all my bracelets, my rings. I can't do that like the others do, but I'm trying. Of course. Okay. I stopped and got some tea. And I got you a new mug. Actually, I got 2 new mugs for you. This one, I put the tea in. And it's got little embossed hearts everywhere. Yep. Of course. And I did get you a St. Patrick's Day mug. It says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. And it's got Snoopy with the bow tie. Yeah. And the 4-leaf clovers, which have nothing to do with Ireland. Shamrocks are Irish. I just thought you would really like it, and I know how much you love Snoopy. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you like it. But you want to drink out of the mug? Okay. All right. No, I brought my own drink with me, honey. I brought my Coke Zero in my book lover mug that says Ike Ike. Okay. I have a couple surprises for you before we talk. I did send your picture into Aura Reveal to find out what your aura is. Now, I don't know if this color has to do with what color's inside, but shall we check? And they do send you a QR code to find out what it is. And they have discovered that you are a purple aura. You have a purple aura. That's so cool. I do too. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to send in your cousins. I've made this into a knot, unfortunately. Sorry about that, my love. But it's a 2-piece necklace. So you've got the moon, which you know how much I love the moon. I know you do too. I know you do. Okay. And I'm just gonna, there we go. It's coming now. There we go. Oh, that was easy. Oh, very good. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, I'm gonna wear it to Comic-Con. I know, I can't believe I'm going to my first Comic-Con either. Now, it is St. Patrick's Day, so I thought you would like this little St. Patrick's Day Care Bear. It's a Care Bear ripoff, but with the little heart, the little green hearts, and green eyes, and the 4-leaf clover. Again, not Irish, but still. But he's nice and squeezable if you're feeling lonely. Yeah. You want him? Okay, here you go. Seamus is a perfect name for him. Yes, it is. I also brought your shirt just in case you changed your mind. It's very silky. But it says, let the shenanigans begin. And see, that's a shamrock. And it's covered with shamrocks. Yes. Okay. I also brought some coloring too. I found these amazing coloring books. Yeah, you know that ASMR artist that we follow, Tam's ASMR. She writes children's books and makes coloring books for adults too. And she goes by Aunt Tam. You're just surrounded by aunties. So I thought we could color in. The pages are great, you know. And you do yourself to others, it's pointless. It is a fruitless endeavor. Actually, there's a saying that comparison is the thief of joy. And it's true if you think about it. Any joy you feel of your accomplishment, if you compare yourself to someone else, you're going to lose that. Listen to me, everybody gets where they're going, all right? We all make it to the finish line at different times, and there's no winners or losers in life. Okay, I know. She's already married with a child, I know. I personally still think it was a little early for her, but if that was her choice, her calling, that's great for her. I know you still haven't fully decided what it is you want to go into for your first career. See, my generation, we had one career was what you were going into. You guys have this amazing ability to change careers and do different things. And I love that for you. Honey, if you haven't found your bliss or your spark, you will. Okay, I didn't find mine till my 50s. I know. You could act a little shocked that I'm even in my 50s. Thank you. No, it's too late now. I know, sweetie, but you are exactly where you're supposed to be. I'm not saying I don't believe in predestination, you know that. But I do believe there's a plan for us. And sometimes we stick to that path, and sometimes we go off and have to get back on. And that's what happens. Sometimes we learn the most when we're off our path. I think you're an amazing person, and I think you're doing amazing. You introduced me to ASMR, and that helps me immensely. I'm so proud of you for going out and finding something that works for you. Absolutely. Yeah, comparing yourself to, there is no set place you're supposed to be. No. Your mother said what? Your mother and I do not see eye to eye on parenting. Let's just leave it at that. Okay? But she's full of shamrocks, okay? I'm sorry. You don't have to be anywhere, and I don't care what your cousins are doing. I don't care what her friends' children are doing. I'm proud of who you are right now. And I love that you're learning. You have one of the kindest, most gentle, most caring hearts of anyone I've ever met. Oh, sweetie, we've all made mistakes. And you know what I say about that, right? That's right. It's only a mistake if you don't learn from it. If you learn from it, it's a life lesson. And you get enough life lessons under your belt, you can teach the class. Oh, sweetie, I think you've done amazingly well, especially considering your mother. But you know you can always come to me, always. And it's okay to ask for help. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're smart enough to know that you need something. If you cut yourself, would you get a Band-Aid? Does that make you weak? Okay. If you wanted to cook chicken, but you didn't have any, would you go get some? Okay. Would that make you weak? No. So getting what you need to accomplish something, that's not weak, that's smart. Yes. And if you need help, I'm here. Even if it's just to listen. Okay, you want to go on to something else? All right. Did I help? I'm glad. Okay, what else? Oh, okay. Oh, honey, it's okay. It's all right. Go ahead and cry, let it out. I'm hearing you say, if I'm hearing this correctly, is that you're not motivated. You don't know what you want to do, how do you want to do it. And even if you did, you don't feel like you can. Okay. A lot of us have problems with motivation. That's just part of being a human being. Of course. Even when you're most passionate about something, sometimes it's hard to get motivated to do it. Okay, let's pick one thing. What are you, what's a small thing that you need motivation with? Working out. Okay. If you want to work out, just do me a favor. I'm not telling you that you have to work out. I personally am against it. But put your workout clothes on. That's all. You don't have to do anything. Just put the clothes on so that if you do decide, okay. And what would you normally do for a workout? Oh my gosh, you're making me tired just listening. Okay, now I feel unmotivated. No, I'm kidding. Oh, honey, I'm just teasing. I'm sorry. No. Okay, that's a great plan, though. Okay, what if instead of doing a huge walk around, how many blocks? Goodness. What if you just do a walk around the block? Just one. Or even just up and down the sidewalk. When I had to start walking again, and I had to increase my stamina, I walked in the driveway. I do have a bit of, my asthma's very bad with these allergies. It's been very windy, and we do have some buds in the air. No, not that kind. And it's affecting my asthma, so I'm sorry that you can hear that. No, that's all right. Okay. All right. Yeah, just do that. Oh, what about school? Oh, okay. Okay, when is the essay due? Okay. You still have time, that's good. How much of the grade is it worth? 25%. Okay. All right, have you done the reading? Okay, good. All but one. Okay, so how many pages is that reading? Okay, don't try to do it all at once. Let's divide it by 5. Okay, so there's 50 pages. Okay, so if you could read 10 pages this weekend. Okay, tonight, all right? Maybe read them out loud as if you were teaching the class. Sometimes that helps. Rather than just focusing on what you have to do, maybe read it out loud as if you were trying to teach someone else about it. You can even film yourself doing it. And then you can play it back to yourself and kind of take it in another way. Not all of us learn the same way. Not all of us are visual learners. Some of us listen to learn. Some of us has to hands-on learning. Some of us have to be shown. Absolutely. Okay. Now the actual writing of it. All right. I don't want you to look at the essay as a whole. Maybe do a rough outline. Okay. What is your opening paragraph going to be about? You don't know. Oh, honey, you do know because it's the answer is in your topic. What the essay question is your opening paragraph. Okay, for an example, if somebody said to me, explain the significance of adult coloring books, my opening paragraph would start with the importance of adult coloring books will be illustrated. Get how I did that illustrated. that adult coloring books are so important. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Did that help at all? Okay, good. What's that, sweetie? Does your mother know you're moving out? Okay, moving in with your roommate. You do have a huge commute, honey. Don't worry, I'm supportive. Oh, please, I could do with some new furniture, so Uncle Angel and I will talk. Yes, we will. Okay, but you need a job, don't you? Okay. Are you motivated to go get a job? You are. All right. First thing you need is your resume. Is your resume or your curriculum vitae or your CV ready? All right. Maybe you should have someone look it over. Actually, I'm thinking maybe your Aunt Natalie. Yeah. I think if she looks it over, she can tell you if you need to tighten it anywhere or how to expand. And I know you can Google action words that they look for. Yeah, you don't want to just say, I know how to file. There's action words that, I can collate and things like that. Absolutely. Never lie on your resume, though. Everyone can expand on it, but never lie on your resume. You'll get found out. Yep. And make sure your references are good. Good. That's excellent. Okay. Have you been to the job fair? I know your school puts on a job fair. Okay, why don't we look up the dates? Do you have someone you can go with? Okay, your roommate. Okay, excellent. Now, for housing, have you looked into student housing? Yeah, you just go. There's a department in your school. You'd have to look it up. Maybe your Dawn would know, or I don't know where, but there's probably a guidance office you could ask. Okay. Because they already have a relationship with landlords who understand about renting too. Yes, of course. You probably are going to need a co-signer for the lease. Oh, I don't know if your mother will do it. You can ask. Of course we will. Of course. Of course, I trust both of you implicitly. Things happen, and if you ever get stuck, don't let yourself get over your head. Just call me. I get it. I was young. Oh, sweetie, I have life lessons under me that you wouldn't believe. Your motivation's gonna come, sweetie, but you have to sometimes push yourself just a little bit. I'm not saying you have to do it all at once, and I think that is one of the biggest problems with being motivated, is that people look at this huge, big picture. Yes. Look at the small. Chop it up into small bits, and that's going to help you immensely. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad. I wanted to help you so much. Now, what do you think? You want to right. I love you too. You know that, right? That I love you and I value you. I honor you. I pray for you. Oh, sweetie, I